happens to a comedian when you take away their audience? This is a show where comedians perform in an empty theater while the audience watches from the rooftop. So the comedians have no idea how the audience is reacting.
Welcome to 7 Minutes in Purgatory! Please put your hands together for Caitlin Gill and Bobcat Goldthwait! Woo! All right. Whoa. How are you guys feeling?
I'm kind of nervous because this audience is pretty young. A lot of them weren't even born when I was relevant. So,
all right. We'll see you guys soon. 7 Minutes in Purgatory is a show where comedians perform in one room and the audience watches from a separate room. So the comedians have no idea how the audience is doing. They're walking into the theater. They will be performing to 1,000 empty seats.
Meanwhile, their fellow comedians will be watching from the green room.
1,000?
1,000. It's a lot of seats.
Oh boy, I'm very excited for this. These two are some of my favorites.
thank you very much.
Thank you, everyone.
My name is
Bobcat Goldthwait.
or Bob Scratch Goldfarb. That's Caitlin Gill.
I'm Caitlin Kill.
This isn't much different than the size of audiences that come out and see me now.
Feels the same.
We are roommates.
We're roommates.
Yeah.
We're not sleeping together.
Yeah, no, we're not.
We're not the sexy kind of roommate.
No. I'm 54 with roommates. It's all coming together. This is my year.
I'm 35 and I live in the basement of the guy from Police Academy. So everything. It could be worse.
But let's do some crowd work.
Hey, this
Where
guy
are you
knows what I'm
from?
talking about. A thing happened to me that I haven't told you about yet. I saved it for right now.
All right.
And I'm very excited. This happened yesterday. That is true. That is not a comedic trope. Yesterday, I was walking up to the Hollywood Improv and I got the best cat call I have ever gotten. A gentleman saw me approach and said, "Girl, you look like Dan Aykroyd."
I don't see it at all.
Okay, what Ghostbuster do I look like then? If it has to be a Ghostbuster, which one?
I would say Harold Ramis.
Okay, I'll take that. I'll take it.
We're really bad at comedy team stuff because we just reinforce each other and we don't pick on each other.
That's true. That's why our house could never be a reality show. When we moved in together, people were like, "Make it a sitcom.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. Have a reality show." And we can't because of the utter lack of conflict that exists.
Yeah, we get along, all of us. It wouldn't be like, on this week's Bob and Caitlin's, someone eats all the vegan donuts.
No, I bought more vegan donuts. Scene over.
Yeah,
We're out of toothpaste. How could this have happened?
Actually, check the other drawer. I bought some.
Oh, it's right here. That's great. Thank you for buying that.
That would be the cliffhanger of the season. I can't believe I'm actually looking around as if there's human beings here.
It's a hard impulse to stop.
I got hit by TMZ, and I really don't care for those people. And this little snarky douchebag came up and he's like, "Hey, Bobcat, they're rebooting Police Academy. Don't you think the original cast should be in it?" And I was like, "No." And he goes, "Why not?" I go, "'Cause a lot of us are dead." And then I said, if they're going to reboot it, they should do what they did to 21 Jump Street and make it a comedy this time.
Mic drop!
But they didn't put out the part where I go, "I don't think it's a good time to be doing wacky movies about the police." And they go, "Why?" I go, "'Cause the police are killing civilians now."
Yeah, like an alarming rate. Hilarious, right?
Up on the roof, they're dying right now. They love
literally, there are cops up there.
the political scathing humor. Who's more political, you or I?
I am inherently more political because I am a queer female.
But it's weird here you identify as a queer female.
Oh, that's gross. I don't care.
I don't ever even...
Gotten dude parts hard, gotten lady parts wet. I've done the whole damn thing. Life is a buffet. Eat a wiener, have a slice of pie. They're all delicious. Not true, they all taste weird and like copper, but get in there, have yourself a party. You know?
So they taste like pennies.
They do. Like, tasting a vagina is totally normal, and I think everybody should do it. And for some reason, I'm like, gross, don't taste a penny.
Yeah,
like, suck on a genital, that's totally fine, but don't put a penny in your mouth. You know how many hands have been on those? Probably more hands that have been in whatever vagina you would eat.
Yeah, that's true. You never go.
One would hope. One would hope that a vagina has not been handled as many times.
Yeah, I don't remember my mother ever saying.
As a penny.
You don't know where that vagina's been. Get it out of your mouth.
Just
That's
slaps
weirder
it.
than I wanted it
That
to
was
sound.
weirder.
All right, we're going to wrap this up. So,
will you wrap it up for us, Bob?
Sure, I'll do a true story.
Do your closer.
I used to direct the Jimmy Kimmel Show, and when I was the director, what's the band that sucked?
Nickelback.
Right, Nickelback. When they were on, they might be nice guys, but their manager was a dick. And he came into the booth that I direct the show from. He goes, "Who's the director?" I go, "I am." And then he goes, "Don't shoot Chad profile, only shoot him straight on." And I go, "Who's Chad?" He goes, "Our lead singer." And I go, "Well, why can't I shoot him from the side?" He goes, "'Cause he has a large nose." I go, "Okay." If you've seen the Kimmel Show, the band will do 2 songs, and during the second song, the show goes off the air. And during the second song, I tell the assistant director, "Tell me when I have 10 seconds left." She goes, "Okay." And I'm like, camera 6, camera 4, camera 3. And then she goes, 10 seconds. And I go, "Shoot the nose." And 7 cameras zoomed in on this guy's nose, and I made a nose montage. Hey, you've been a delight. Thank you so much.
Thank you, everyone.
Bobcat Goldthwait and Caitlin Gill, let them hear it!
How's the crowd?
Oh, great. They're so hot.
Is it weird totally, or like you had fun anyway because you guys were
Yeah,
talking?
it's more laughs than I usually get. It's nice when you hear crew guys in the back mumbling.